dishes.
I'll do it later.
Hey, these dishes has been stood here for few days. You should clean this now. Otherwise, I feel so uncomfortable.
Fine.
And I noticed that you throw my paper away. This is not cool, dude. You should clean the dishes. You block people's life. Do it. Do it.
Fine.
You are going to clean the kitchen.
Okay, I'm doing it. Leave me alone.
Hi, come in.
Hi, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes. How are you doing today?
Doing well, and you?
I'm good. Thank you. I wanted to call you in. This is a check-in about your daily duties. I have noticed that you have not been keeping up with everything. You haven't been completing all your tasks. They have not been turned in on time. And so I need you to continue with the daily attendance of all the students, doing it every single day by the end of program, no later. And also adding more band-aids to all the first aid kits because they are empty. So you need to be keeping up with that. Maybe checking in with all the instructors on the first aid kit maybe once a week. Taking care of these tasks as soon as possible. Keep doing that. And I need you to sign here that you met with me today. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I'm just going over a few things with Jose about what type of communication styles do you use the past 5 to 10 years and all the different jobs that you have had. It can be a job, it can be how you are with other people, your kids, your instructor. How are you? So what do you do? What do you do exactly?
I work for cleaning services at night time.
Okay.
And I use different type of communication with different people. You can't react and overreact with people.
Yeah. So how many people do you work with, or how many? Do you have any employees?
I have to deal with around 13 to 14 people at night.
Okay, and the 13 to 14 people, are they coworkers? Other, what type of people are they?
They are the employees that I have at nighttime. I work for that company as a supervisor. I have like 2 years with them.
Okay.
So, I have a little bit experience with people, how to deal with people.
So, supervising other people, what kind of communication do you use? So, are you passive with them? Passive aggressive, assertive? What do you see yourself? I mean, I'm sure it's different with the situation.
Yeah.
And it depends on the person. So, what do you usually see yourself doing as a supervisor? Like, what style?
I use like passive and aggressive most of the time. It all depends what they do. Sometimes I'm passive and I'm like, I'll let it go. This is not a big deal to manage with aggressive action. But we have the union, so we have to be more careful how we react with employees. So I think the first time that you approach to an employee and you give a verbal warning, you are like more passive and you're like, please do not do this again, because we're going to move to the next step. Next level is going to be our first warning. If the thing's going the same way, second warning, third warning, suspension. So but
So basically, each level becomes, you go from like passive, and then the next level you got to be a little bit more aggressive, and then the last one you're gonna have to let know like, hey, this is it.
yeah, I have an experience last year where one of the employees came from the union and he was acting aggressive, and I was passive with him, trying to teach him and show the place. After 2 weeks, I was like, you know what, I have to talk to the union, I have to talk to my boss.
Yeah.
And you have to move from this place, because we cannot have this kind of arguments and type of employee here, because we have different people, and you're overreacting for something that everyone is doing right
Okay.
now.
Now let's reverse the role here. Have you ever thought about how about you as a person when you're responding? So let's say it goes the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Your manager or the owner,
Mm-hmm.
if he's addressing something with you when it comes to, like, let's say performance issue, or let's say you made a mistake at work, how do you react? Like, what?
As employee?
Yes.
As employee, I think I've been working on this since I was 12 years.
Okay.
So I remember my first couple of years as employee, and if I make a mistake, I just accept it and be passive and have like the passion and to say, I love this or I like this, and I want to react passive because I don't want this to turn to the next level. So you know, I used to be really calm person, not aggressive, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.